from a very windy and not too warm Cozumel. That's Playa del Carmen over there in the background because it's too windy on the other side of the ship. But that's okay because this is the third or fourth time we've been here this year. And just like before, I'm going to stay aboard and enjoy the ship. We learned from cruise director last night that right now MSC Seashore is sailing with a 1-to-1 crew to guest ratio. So might as well take advantage of that great service. And by the way, the crew has been fantastic. The service has been excellent, from the crew. So no complaints there, absolutely not. Except, except for that little kerfuffle in the dining room, which I'll talk about some other time. Anyway, or I did talk about it, but I'll go into more detail. Either way, it doesn't matter. So it is time for breakfast, and I'm going to have breakfast in the buffet today. So this will be the intro for both the breakfast review of the buffet, which seems to have a very good spread. It is very popular in there. We'll be going up everywhere, maybe today, I think. And then the rest of the story will continue. We'll see how well they do today. Gonna have some comments on that, but you know what? I'm gonna try. You know what? We'll talk about it later. Time for breakfast. I did get coffee, but I finished it because it wasn't very big, even though I ordered the grande. All right, breakfast. Sitting here in a quiet part of the buffet, just contemplating some things. And I don't know, it is day 3, and you know what? I'm gonna try and enter it with an open mind again. See, I was doing some thinking, and I do not know whether my pickiness is simply a result of the absolute train wreck on day 1, which it was. It was an absolute train wreck. And I'm just not over that, so I'm being overly critical or actually looking for problems that aren't really problems, like things that I would, just kind of overlook on other cruise lines or just kind of wave away as it happens. But here, it's another huge disaster. So, a little bit of introspection, which I am absolutely capable of. Something a lot of people really need to learn how to do. So, I'm gonna try and calm down, approach this day from at least a neutral perspective. Breakfast was really good, which is setting the day off on a good tone. I think I'm going to maybe go in the hot tub. I do need to tell everybody about, or my final thoughts about Scarlet Lady, and that would be a really good place to do it. The weather is turning out better than forecast, so I think it's going to be good. Another thing I realized, though, is that in addition to the disaster on day 1, and no, I'm not going to get over that or forgive them for it, one legit reason that I'm being overly critical of Seashore is based on actual realities out there. I am pretty sure, based on all my cruising experience, I mean, I haven't been on all lines, but let's be real, I've cruised enough, that I have experienced already the 2 best cruise experiences available on the market today. That would be Mardi Gras and Scarlet Lady. I had an absolute blast on both of those sailings, and let me tell you, what they were trying to do, they got it right. They nailed almost everything perfectly, and that creates a pretty high bar for these other traditional experiences, which I will say, you know what, I'm going to judge Wonder of the Seas based on that same criteria. Now, Royal's been in the business for a long time, and I'm sure they have spies out there. We'll see what they do, but yeah, I am. I do find myself constantly, saying, "Oh God, this on Mardi Gras was so much better," or "This Virgin did this so much better." And yeah, I get it. And in a lot of those ways, maybe MSC just hasn't caught up yet. But I'll give them a point. One of the reasons that I started thinking like this was the POS system they use here on Seashore. They did put some thought into that because the servers do carry tablets, and they order your drinks and everything right there with you. They tap your card, so they don't need to take it anywhere, and then they just go and get your drink. Very similar to the way it is on Virgin, except Virgin still does it better because their crew all have handhelds, while here on MSC they're carrying around rather bulky tablets. So they still got a ways to go, but at least they're trying. Or maybe they lifted that from someone else. Interesting. Okay, time to start the day. taking advantage of the nearly, well, it feels like empty ship. I am here in the jungle. The roof is open. The sun is almost shining in, and it is actually quite nice. It is cool. I'd like it a little bit warmer, but it's not too bad. Don't know if I'm going to go in the pool. Maybe the hot tub. There's literally, well, there's one guest in one of them, so today would be the perfect day for that. And looks like the bar is also open, so yeah, the fun will continue with a newly opened mind. Enjoying the outside right now, and after breakfast, still very delicious, I want to comment a little bit about the protocols, and specifically, if you are a masked Karen, go to the buffet or the bar, make sure you have your Prozac ready, because you will see a number of guests, let's just say, take advantage of certain situations and travel certain distances, and yeah, it's just going to happen. Now, it doesn't seem that anyone really cares or minds, and which is totally fine with me. I'm kind of ambivalent about the whole thing. But if you are one of these people who expects 100 compliance all the time, or 100% compliance all the time, yeah, you know, especially the kids, I guess they just forget or are rebelling a little bit. You know, more power to them. So just, you know, be careful. Just a word of warning. You know, people walking around with food, you know, going to the buffet station. You know, just calm down. It's only a minute or two. It's totally fine. You know, it's not the end of the world. It's going to happen. So, yeah, you might want to, you know, have that dose ready to go. Okay, Princess, I tried. I really tried. I tried the hot tub, which is not hot. I tried the pool, which is freezing. And I think this might be the end of me. I am probably going to turn into an iceberg right now because it is so cold. Oh my God, this is... Oh boy. Okay. Okay, I may have to get out of here because for basically the oh boy, for the solarium, it is freezing in here. Okay, I gotta find some direct sun and melt. Okay. Whew. Calm down. Okay. Get out of here. Once again, it seems time to ask the question, how stupid is this? All right, so this is the jungle area, basically the solarium, but there is no way to get from here to the main pool deck, which is further aft, without either going through the kids area and the pirate ship cove, or going inside and up or down through the buffet, or... well, up 2 levels, and then across the top deck, which is what I'm going to try to do now. I mean, really? Why would people not want to go... whatever, I'm over it. But it's a giant noper up to deck 19, and, well, this is the end of the line. Over there is the Aurea bar, which I imagine is only for guests with the Aurea experience, so that is blocked. And over here, somewhere, is the top 19 solarium, which is also a private experience, which I don't have access to, so I guess it's down and through the buffet. It makes perfect sense to me. All right, this is where this gets a bit ridiculous. The one on the top means no bathing suits, but there is no other way to get from the jungle pool to the main pool without either walking through the buffet in presumably a bathing suit, or going all the way down to one of the other main decks and traipsing through there in a bathing suit. I'm not really sure who thought about this or who didn't think about this. Maybe the same people that designed Norwegian Epic, because we all know what a disaster she was. Anyway, all right, I'm just gonna get through here and try and find some warmth in the sun. One more thing though, no, the jungle pool is not adult only or anything, which would then make sense if it was kind of isolated on its own. It's just a normal pool. It's really is the solarium experience with the jungle theme and the retractable roof, but with no way to get easily between the main pool deck and there. It just doesn't make any sense. And it was, well, it was really weird walking through the buffet, but like I said, you know, technically no bathing suits, and here I am in a bathing suit. I'm not really wet, with a towel and everything, and I don't know, I don't get it. I don't get it. Why? Why? I am headed down to the infinity pool to test the temperature down there, and I get to ride the scenic elevator down to, well, right there is where I'm going. That is the infinity pool. And I hope she's not too cold, but I I know what to expect. Here we are at the edge of the infinity pool, and let's see if this is any better. And, oh, no, that is not happening either. Oh my God, it's freezing. What the hell is wrong with these ships? Why do they have such a problem with heat? There are 2 more hot tubs here on the side of the ship, and there's nobody around. I'm gonna give those a try and see if they are at least not warm, meaning hot, actual hot tubs. It's in the name, hot tub. It is gorgeous. This is one of the infinity pools on the side of the ship. Actually, you know what? I think this side is this infinity pool, and the other side are like jacuzzi types, you know, with water, with air jets and everything. But let's see if the temperature is at least somewhat amiable, or whether we have another ice bath situation. And wow, okay, it's actually warm. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna take the W. After some pool time in the sun, I decided to get a nice frosty beer, but I'm calm down. All right. Okay, so why am I so aggravated? Because how hard is it to order glasses that match the size of the beer bottles? After an admittedly fun, in retrospect, tour of some of the pools here aboard MSC Seashore, it is time for lunch. You know, I didn't show you any of them really. Maybe I'll go back and, I don't know, just maybe explain, show the differences between them. I don't know. Although you probably already know what I did in the hot tub. Hey, grow up. But now it is time for lunch, and I am back in the buffet, and well, let's go off in a completely different direction and see how the Italians interpret some other cultures. Because why not? It is Mexican Day, and I got, well, a Mexican spread. They did have tortillas, but I did not get any. I'm just gonna build my own right here. This is the first station that was like specifically themed. All of these Mexican items were all together. So that was great. Didn't have to wander around. But there's also barbecue. Yes, ribs and grilled vegetables. So we have, well, you know what? Southwest going on here? Well, this isn't good. I'm gonna tell the maitre d' before I leave. The same chef from breakfast must still be on duty or planning the menu, because this was impressively fantastic. All of the items from the Mexico station were great. The guacamole was shockingly good. Not as good as Blue Agave, I will say that, because that had that one teaser element that they perfected. But this was, for buffet guacamole, this was amazing. And the rice and the pork and the queso, all of it was great. Wow. So points. They're clawing their way back. I will give them that. The ribs. Okay, let's talk about the ribs. Flavor-wise, great. Grilling-wise, great. But yeah, unfortunately, and I don't know what the problem is. So it could just be not great products that they got, because they were tough. But it could be that they were accidentally thawed and refrozen at some point. That would cause that. Or they skipped one of the steps, either the braising or the boiling, or didn't do it long enough. That's a possibility too. But otherwise, most of the preparation was really, really good. And even the barbecue sauce was surprisingly tangy and light, and it didn't feel like industrial at all. Like they got it from a small craft shop, or got the recipe from something or like that. It was good, let me tell you. All right, I think I'm gonna go take another swing, and I don't know, I really want to now. Because I had some beer left, totally the reason, I just had to try the pizza with spicy pepperoni, and of course a salad with blue cheese. Rounding it out, we have a coconut cake, a vanilla raspberry cake, and a Nutella with chocolate hazelnut cake on graham cracker crust. Ooh, that could be good. I hope it's graham cracker. If it's not, ooh, I will be disappointed. All right. Well, we gotta have to eat it to find out, right? Future me here, just to catch you up on the last bits of lunch. The pizza was quite delicious, and the spicy pepperoni was actually spicy. Not terribly hot, but it did have a kick to it. And of course, a salad with blue cheese. Cannot go wrong with that. The desserts were excellent, especially the vanilla raspberry. Wow, that was good. This is the end of part 1, so please stay tuned for the exciting conclusion to day 3 aboard MS Seashore, arriving soon, like tomorrow.